This is just a quick video of my Harley 48. It is a 2018. I have to say pros on this bike are styling. It is a beautiful bike, I think. Design wise, I think Harley nailed this bike. The accents of chrome, brushed aluminum, and wrinkle black. You've got the black mags, all awesome. For me, I am about 6, maybe 6'1", and while initially the fact that it was a bit tight didn't bother me, it's actually okay with that. Coming from dirt bikes, it felt like a good fit, and really only being 5 inches or so smaller than a big V twin, you wouldn't think it would make much of a difference. As you drive it more and start to get out and want to travel on the thruway, possibly parkway, that extra 5 inches does make a difference. Initially when I went to go buy a Harley, I just couldn't find anything style-wise that called out to me. This was really the only bike, and in some ways even still is the only bike that I truly think looks good. It looks like an old school, bike in that it's a gas tank, an engine, and a single seat. Very, very simple. No real, it's just basic. And that's what I like about it. So what I've chosen to upgrade to is a Harley Slim, for basically the same reasons. It's very simple. I think design-wise, this bike is actually nicer in a lot of ways. The fit and finish, the way that they have the back wheel really slammed up against the wheel, to me, gives it a more desirable look, and I'll have to figure out a way to deal with that moving forward with the Softail Slim. Other than that, they're very similar. The Softail Slim does have the spoked wheels. I do like these mags, but I like the old school look of the spoked wheels as well. I don't particularly care for the turn signals on the Slim, on the handlebars. I'll probably go with some LEDs and maybe mount them up close to the upper fork, but we'll see how that goes. This has the old school halogen headlight, which I actually like. It makes it look a little bit more nostalgic. This side, I think, is one of the nicer sides of the bike too. Really shows off the black engine, the wrinkle black. Got a La Rosa swing arm bag, highly recommended. If you decide to do it though, wrap your lower swing arm with some rubber and some wire ties just to keep the bag from not rubbing the paint off the lower swing arm. Other than that, great bag. Like the blacked out mirrors on this bike, the black accents. This bike is basically stock. I know I could have done better financially if I would have sold it outright, because I really have maintained this bike. I don't even think it's ever seen rain. I think once I got stuck in rain. But for those considering a 48, the ride's a little rougher. I never really thought that was a big deal. If you're going to be going open road on throughways, probably not the best option. You're going to rev this bike up really high. It's doable, but it's just not comfortable. For around town, perfect bike around town. Absolutely perfect. Very nimble, light, only 550 pounds. But, like all bikes, you got to figure out how you're going to use it. You wouldn't necessarily get a Road King and just use it for short trips. And you wouldn't necessarily use this to go across country. You could use each of those bikes in that particular manner, but it's just not the best way to use them. So hopefully the Slim is going to be a better fit for me. And then I'll just need to adjust the styling as needed, which is not going to be hard. It just comes down to, of course, like everything else, spending money. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think.